It was good. I'm about another Walmart haul. Yeah, just did another Walmart haul. Well, that's what we're doing, another Walmart haul. And I went about some breakfast stuff for next month, since I had a free time this month. Well, today, since I had this extra free time, I figured I could do another Walmart haul. And here we go. Here we go. Got to put it away. Got to put it away. Another thing of plates. Oh, man, they can't fit. No. What the whoa, it can't fit. So it look like I bought that too early. Cause I still ain't done with these. Morning, Jerry. How you doing? How you doing today? Morning. You know, so I bought some more plates. You know, I'm gonna keep this receipt. Keep forgetting about them tax write-off, man. Got another bag of tangerines. Another bag of tangerines. Yo, see it? See it? If I put them in. Got another bag of lemons for my lemon water. I had too many left over, so I bought too many for the month of March. And then we about to be in the last. This is the last week in March, and don't need too many for next month. But happy Sunday to everybody. Hope y'all having a blessed day, blessed weekend like I am. Back of oranges. Put my oranges away. Bought me a cutting board, a little cheap little cutting board, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bought me a little cheap little cutting board. Cutting board in this, cutting board, since I'm cutting the counter right here. Gotta make it easy to season my meat on and everything. You know what I'm saying? Got me some more bleach disinfectant spray. Bleach disinfectant spray. Got me a measuring cup, a 32 ounce, 1 liter. I guess I don't need to rip that off. Big old measuring cup. Got me some more shampoo. The best shampoo in the world. The best shampoo for black people that has dandruff. Yeah. What y'all got going today? What y'all getting into? I'm about to go to the casino and gamble for a little while. They got something I want in there. They got a good old shrimp bowl, and it's the best one I've seen so far for the price that it is. So I'm in the mood for one of them, and I'm gonna go gamble for a little while. Since my video's already out the way for the week, only video I gotta put together is my shout out Sunday for next Sunday. Other than that, all my videos out the way for next week. I got that many previously recorded videos. You know, got my breakfast sandwiches as always. Got 4 boxes of these. These are the only ones I really like. The blueberry tastes okay, but these are my favorite. The French toast. Yeah, I love French toast. I got 4 boxes. 4 boxes of these bad boys, you know. But that's what I'm doing this Sunday. I gotta grab my business phone so I can record my gameplay at the casino. I got 4 boxes done. Got me some of my Jimmy Dean sausage, microwave sausage. A lot of stuff I don't like to keep in a box. I just open it. Oh, wow. I'm about to go to the casino, have some fun at the casino. Try to go. I've never been early in the morning, so this will be the first time I go to the casino early in the morning. You know what I mean? Got some hot dogs. I'm about to make some hot dog and noodles. Hot dog and noodles till I get rid of how many? 2, 4, 6. Till I get rid of all 8 of those noodles right there. So I say 4 hot dogs per cup of noodles. Put that sideways. Right there. I got. Last not least, 2 more things in my Activia yogurts. I love these. They 0 sugar added. I love these bad boys, right? Like I really, really rock with it. This is a 2, 4, 6. This is the 8-pack of only strawberry and peach. Strawberry and peach, as y'all can see. And this is a variety pack of mixed berry and strawberry banana. I love these. I love these. So I eat 1 a day. It's 2 for 2 weeks right here. It's 16. Plus I still got a bunch of them on the door right here. We're gonna put these. What's this ain't cooking this week? And that's that. I'm gonna get out the door, go to the casino. Yeah, hey, boss lady Denise, happy Sunday. How you doing today? So I drink those every day. I got a bunch of them on the door that I didn't drink up for the morning. But I've been up early. I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I woke up to use the bathroom. By the time I came back from using the bathroom to get back in the bed, one of my kids' mom was calling. I'm like, the hell you calling me 6:30 in the morning for? Come to find out, she was calling to let me know that her sister passed away. You know what I mean? Her sister passed away, and she was crying and everything, so I had to talk to her, cheer her up and everything. You know? And it's just crazy how we get older and we get sick with so much stuff. And at the same time, this particular sister of my son, one of my kids' mom, this particular sister, she had 1 child, and she had a daughter by a dude that she was married to, and now both of the daughter parents are gone. The mom and her dad is gone. You know what I mean? So I know the daughter taking it hard. Like, damn, her backbone, her mom were best friends. You know what I mean? And now you telling me she's gone, and she lost her dad to COVID. You know what I mean? That's a lot to swallow. That's a lot to swallow as a child. Like, you still grieving losing your dad some years ago. Now you're grieving losing your mom. So now you're grieving losing both of your parents. Yeah, so, you know, I talked to her for an hour, then I got up and said, you know what? So they're going about to sleep. Let me go in and go to Walmart and run some errands and did that. And now I'm about to head to the casino. You know? So I know everybody taking it hard. Like, this one of them aunts in the family that this is the, I'm gonna say this is the, this was like the 5th or the 6th couple in my life that really lived up to what a power couple really is. When I say a power couple, this woman had multiple degrees. multiple degrees, and her husband worked for the city in Orlando. Well, not the city of Orlando, but one of the cities. I mean, he got hired at 18, stayed on the job till he died at 60 some years old. You know what I mean? With his wife that had 2 different degrees making good money. So between them two, they was that power couple that everybody went to in hard times for money until the people, the family won't pay the money back. You know, like I say, I've been around that kind of example all my life of couples that have been married from 18 all the way to 60, 70 years old, 80, 90 years old. You know, and I know a lot of families like that I've known since I was kindergarten. You know what I mean? So I always seen that definition of what a power couple look like. When you both got a career, you both bringing in good money, you know. So this is one of those couples that always had it, that everybody turned to in a time of need. And now to know that both of them is gone, it's like, whoa, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's a tough pill to swallow. And this child mom done been in my life how long? Since '02? '02, and it's now 2025. You know what I mean? So I feel hurt as well. You know, all the memories we had over the years at church, outside of church, family unions, cookouts, all that. Like, you know, just one of the aunts that always gave me my props for being a man. Knowing how to cook, work, you know what I mean? Like, just one of the aunts that always gave me my props, that always in the shine. They see my son, hey, you heard from your daddy? When that's how you heard from your dad, you know what I mean? You know, they always told my son good stories about me before he was born. Because that's something he did. Good morning, how you doing? You know, that's something he always do. He the type, he'd go to his family and ask questions about his dad. Hey, how was my dad before I was born? And everybody was telling your dad always got money. He always been about money. Always taking care of home. Had a big temper. That's where you get your temper from. He was quick to fight in his 20s. That's where you get to quick to fight. But the difference between me and my son is he out here fighting other females. And I'm out here putting hands on dudes. You know what I mean? Big difference. You know, but it's just crazy that people it's just crazy that we all got it's part of life, but it's just crazy that we all get sick with so much stuff that'll put us in the hospital and we'll never make it back home. Depends on what the sickness is, you know what I mean? And it's just like last night, for example, I got a call from the senior citizen living faculty my mom in. The nurse left me a call. And I called her back after I got the phone. Well, I listened to the voicemail. She's like, I got some information about your mom. I don't want to share it over the phone. Give me a call back as soon as you get this message, man. What could that be about? So I go to calling. Phone rings to the voicemail, pick up. I don't leave a voicemail, I hang up and call again. Same thing. After the third time, I said, you know what? Let me jump in my car and head up there. So I jumped in my car, head up there. I get halfway there, instead of calling back to back like, yo, this is a senior citizen faculty. Why do I need to call so many times? You know what I mean? It's a 15-minute drive down the street for me, no big deal. I get halfway there, finally, the nurse called me, like, you know, and tell what's going on with my mom and everything. My mom fell out the bed. She fell out the bed on one occasion, and then another occasion, she got her to go use the bathroom and fell. You know, she got in her head, I'm still independent, I'm still capable of doing a lot of things, but her body not. You know, so she fell, and they called to let me know. Then they called, let the hospital nurse know. They come in, case manager know. Then I'm gonna get another call Monday tomorrow from the hospital case manager, explaining the same thing, stuff that I already talked to the nurse about. But you know, even with me still talking to the nurse on the phone, I still went on and drove up there because I did my mom laundry. I had to take her clean clothes. You know what I mean? So I took my mom her clean clothes and still headed up there, spent some time with my mom. I did a little flirt with the nurse. You know, I did some little flirt with the nurse and everything, but that's irrelevant. But gotta go in there and talk. I want to put on tennis shoes. I want to keep my slides on. I'm gonna keep my slides on. But yeah, couldn't find out, no. The nurse took my mom's hair down. I'm like, I let my mom hear who took her hair down. They're like, the day shouldn't hurt you. I'm like, so now I gotta have somebody come out here again that braid my mom's hair. And this nurse like, no, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. I said, you sure? Yeah. Let me see what she got in the drawers, and if whatever what I need, I can bring it from home. Like you either bring it from home or I can cash out you a couple dollars and get whatever you need to bring my mom help. Like, well, that depends on how you want to bring them. Like, man, this is a 62-year-old lady. You know, as long as she look presentable, that's all I care about. As long as she look presentable. Okay, well, I put it in 2 grays going to the back. Okay, back. As long as my mom look presentable. You see me, I stay looking presentable. So my mom and my kids need to look presentable as well. That's my mindset. So that's what I did, you know. You know, I cash out the nurse $20. I get a nurse my cash out, but she requested 20 from me, and then when I got home, she sent the 20 back to me. I'm just like, okay, you know what I mean? So I'll probably stop by later tonight and go up there and see why did she send the $20 back to me. But she sent the 20 back to me. Like, why would you request it and send it back? But it is what it was. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to my mom and my kids, money's not an issue. Whatever they need, if they can't get on their own, guess what? Daddy gonna make it happen. You know, this is how I rock. It's just weird that she sent the money right back to me. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect her to send the money right back to me. You know what I mean? But a little nurse, you know what I mean? She down here from Philadelphia, working as a traveling resident nurse. I was at a lot of these faculties, hospitals out here in Virginia. They got a lot of out-of-state nurses that's traveling nurses, you know what I mean? She here until summer, then she going to Atlanta as a travel nurse, you know. So I had a good little conversation with her. But yeah, just knowing that, like my mom's schizophrenic, I was taking her to get a shot. I got my phone. Okay, I got my phone. I would take my mom to get a shot once a month that controlled the schizophrenic. And then I kind of find out from the facility that she's in, they're giving her a medicine every day to help control the schizophrenia. I say that could be the difference. Her body not used to taking the medicine every day to control her schizophrenia. She used to get that once a month. So that could be part of the change as well. You know what I mean? And whatnot. But they got her on medicine. She tell me she's not in pain. So I question why y'all giving her medicine she's not in pain. And the medicine wasn't because of how strong the medicine is, that's what making her sleep all day. And I know the last night that her voice was gone. Like I found her phone. She said, "Hey, how you doing?" And then everything I asked after that, it's like her voice was gone. I'm like, I immediately had a flashback. I mean, when I say I immediately had a flashback of my brother, like I was like, no. No, I had to really call my sister-in-law just for her to help me calm my nerves. Like I'm having too many flashbacks of what my mom going through, because my brother went through the same thing. Like when his voice gone, when his voice was gone, when he couldn't talk no more, like he was dead a couple days later. You know what I mean? He was dead a couple days later. Like, nah, I'm not trying to go through that. Not trying to go through that. Not saying that my mom about to die and thing, but I'm not. It's not something I want to deal with right now. It's not something I want to process. So, you know. And I went from there. Like, that don't mean she gonna die just because that she just can't talk right now. You know, like she moving her mouth. Like I called her best friend on the phone, and she's sitting there. She's moving her mouth. She's trying. You can hear her making out the word "yeah" with her mouth. I can read her lips, know what she's saying, but it's not coming out. You know what I mean? So her best friend just sat there and talked to her for like an hour and a half. I was there, and I got ghosts. Like I was having too many flashbacks back to back. I had to leave ASAP. Speed home, took a shower, and had to get some fresh air after that. Literally had to go out to get some fresh air. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's going on. Just crazy how life is. Then that call this morning, my son mom called and told me that her sister died. Her sister died this morning. Like that's wow. You know what I mean? I'm thinking she finna tell me something wrong with my son, something happened to my son. You know what I mean? So that's a lot to have. There's a lot to go down in just 24 hours like that. You feel me? But just crazy, man. I wish we could go back to the Bible days where everybody died from either old age, really old age. Majority of all the kings and whatnot in the Bible, they died of old age, 100 years old, 200 years old, and so forth, so forth. I just wish we could go back to that time of the world. You know what I mean? But we live in a time now where we live in a time now where so much in our food is so much chemicals and all this unneeded nonsense is not needed for the body. You know, back in my mom days, my mom's 62. Back in my mom days and everything, they grew up, they got everything fresh. Everybody had a farm in their yard. You know what I mean? Everybody grew their own vegetables, their own fruit. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff that we gotta go to the store and get that they had to back in the day. They all had it in their yard or buy it for their neighbors. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. We don't have that luxury today. We don't have that luxury. Like everything is polluted some kind of way. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy, man. But this is what the world comes to. This is what the world has really come to. You know how they talking in the media and everything. Pretty soon, I give it another 10, 20 years. Everything we eat, it could be something wrong with it. It could be a recall on everything. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's all that. Just why I share everything. Just pray to show y'all know I don't share everything that's going on in my life. Or I don't share the reality I live just to put my business straight. Just show y'all like I balance out a lot. This is the life of a daily man. You know what I mean? This is life of what a man go through. You know what I mean? But thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's just crazy the way life is. Like we everything we eat is unhealthy. You might as well just eat what you want and just eat what you want and just do it with self-control. I always say that. Like I learned from the Bible, my years of studying the Bible, that you can partake in any sin you want as long as you do it with self-control. Don't get lost in your sin. You know what I mean? Like I used to smoke weed real heavy in my younger days, in my 20s. But then when I got in my 30s, I completely stopped. You know what I mean? So you can indulge in whatever you want, just do it with self-control. For the blue moon, do it. Just don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. You know what I mean?